Well, I'm going to start with Old Spice. Now, a couple of years ago, this brand had a serious problem. Let me just ask you a question here. Who here has a dad or an uncle or a grandpa who once used Old Spice? All right, pretty much the entire place. All right, now you're all marketers, right? Okay, if you were going to choose a name for a brand, how many of you would include the word old in it? I didn't think so. I think you get the point. Well, this was a 70-year-old brand that was getting its old butt kicked. It had some great attributes, but it was losing its relevance and its credibility. And then came the big idea. Old Spice defined its purpose, and its purpose is to help guys navigate the seas of manhood. Now, we think about guys' lives in a larger context than just consuming body wash and deodorants. We recognize that guys have a lot of uncertainties when it comes to being a man. And believe it or not, they don't like to ask anyone for advice. I mean, think about it. If we won't even ask for directions when we're hopelessly lost, why would we ask anyone for help when it comes to manhood? Now, the brand had a great benefit rooted in its heritage. It makes you smell great. It makes you smell like a man. In, of course, the best sense of the word, that is. And we could have compared the great, long-lasting scent of Old Spice versus other brands in a great side-by-side demo, and believe me, we asked the agency to try that. Didn't work. But instead, we tapped into a deep human insight to make the brand even more relevant. And that insight is that guys want to be manly. And deep down, we're all afraid that we're not that manly, or we're not manly enough. So the Old Spice guy tapped into the most basic manhood insecurity with, ladies, look at your man, no back at me, no back at your man, no back at me, sadly he isn't me. It not only tapped into the manhood insecurity, it tapped into that other universal male motivation, which is competition. So he challenged my manhood. But at least he gives me a solution, which is, but at least he can smell like me with the great scent of Old Spice. Now, I don't know if you noticed he offered some other tips for guys, such as giving your ladies tickets to the opera or diamonds. I don't know if anybody noticed that. Any guys? I didn't think so, and I know you probably won't use them anyway, so that's okay. Now, Smell Like a Man was such a big idea, it became part of the cultural conversation, with participation from people all around the world. This first commercial was viewed on YouTube 20 million times. Then we did a Twitter campaign, and it was created where you could ask the Old Spice guy questions. We shot 186 videos in 48 hours and responded to people like Ellen DeGeneres, Alyssa Milano, a guy named Johannes Beals had asked the Old Spice guy to help him propose to his girlfriend. These one-to-one response videos generated an explosive reaction. We had 1.8 billion PR impressions, including features on national broadcasts and international media outlets. Engagement skyrocketed. We have a 2,700% increase in Twitter followers, 800% increase in Facebook interaction, 300% increase in our website traffic, and 140 million YouTube views. Now, best of all, this big idea is translating to purchase. We can't keep Old Spice in stock, and it's catapulted into first place in market share and growing in sales in double digits. So we really view Old Spice Smell Like a Man. Great, thank you.